Good morning, guys. I hope your morning's going great. This is day 2 of a really stressful situation, but I am being accountable and I'm gonna hold my head up high through it. So, a couple of months ago, I bought a car from this dealership, and before I bought the car, I did like tons of research trying to pick the best car because I knew how important a car is to like my family. So like when I say my family, like I live with my mom who has medical problems. I live with my sister, my little sister who has therapy, and then my son has 2 different therapies that he goes to, like a 20-minute drive. Everybody has like things that they need, and currently I'm the only person in the house that was able to gather funds together for a car. And so there was a lot of pressure on me to pick a really good car because I knew how reliable it needed to be. I knew how much everyone in this house needed it to be reliable. And so I prayed. I cried. Tears of just like, God, please let me get a good car. And so I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a dealership or buy off of Facebook Marketplace. So I saved like a few cars off Facebook Marketplace because I had this idea, well, perhaps it'd be better to buy a car from a private owner because they know the car. They know the car better than I would say like a dealer who's just kind of buying cars. But I had someone convince me that it was better to, he didn't say a dealer, but it was just better to buy a car from someone who fixed cars. But I was just like, I don't want to buy a car from someone who gets cars from a limit lot. But long story short, I did so much research. I found this one dealership that I thought was, hey, this looks good. This lady's saying that she's bought 3 cars from this person. So I look on their website and I see a car that I really liked. It was very in my budget, and not only was it in my budget, but it was a style that I had seen on Facebook that was like $9,000, but at this dealership it was $5,300, and I was like, is this God? Is God really gonna let me get a car that I actually like and in my budget? So I get the car. Well, no. Let me tell you the most important part that I missed. So we get to the dealership. I only have a paper license at this point because some situation with my license, and I just got my license reinstated. So when it comes to test driving the car, I had to put the car in my mom's name, and for some reason I just wanted things to seem legit. Like I didn't know if he was gonna say, well, you need to test because the car wasn't going in my name. So I let my mom test drive the car, and that's where I fucked up. She test drove it. She said everything was great. And so an hour later, I test drive the car, and immediately I noticed the car shakes. It shakes like fucking crazy. And so by this point, I already bought the car, and I'm just like, all that crying, all that praying, all that researching, and I still gotta, I'm not gonna say it's bad because it hasn't been getting me to where I need to be, but I think God had me to go through this to tell me that it's okay to make mistakes. It was a mistake letting someone else test drive a car that I'm buying. I didn't test drive it. That was a mistake. And so now a light keeps coming on. Well, a light was on yesterday. It looked like a wrench, but it went away. And so I'm just recording this process to remind myself that, hey, I did the best I could do. I did the best that I could do. I have so much pressure. So much pressure, so much pressure. I'm the oldest sibling. There is no one else willing to take this pressure off of me. And all I can say is that I prayed over it. I prayed over my decision, and I did the best I could do. God knows how much I love my family. God knows how much I love being able to make things happen. But I also need to trust that God loves me too, and that He sees me, and that He sees that I tried my best. He sees that I didn't see this mistake coming. And so, I just hope I can go throughout this day being nice to myself, no matter what happens to that car. Because it's just a car. It's just a car. It's just a mindless, idle thing that's gonna be here when I'm long and gone. So today I'm gonna decide, am I gonna let this human-made thing put me into a downward spiral of self-hate and just judgment? Or am I gonna say, hey, I can live with whatever is gonna come my way. I can make it. I can make it to the brighter day. I can make it. 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 We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. I got this.